Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So you may have noticed in the previous videos the Asuro is slightly driving bent. If that does happen with you, don't worry about it. We'll cover it again later on in future videos. However, one thing you can do is in terms of the motor speeds here, you can just change one of them, drop it down by 10 or increase it by 10. My Asuro, he's kind of driving towards the right. So what I can do is I could drop down the left motor speed and that should kind of cause a little bit of correction. So what we'll do is in this program, let's change this to part 3, and then what we'll do is we'll drive the Asuro forward, get it to stop and then reverse. Stop and then reverse. We're going to drive the Asuro forward, then stop, and then get the Asuro to reverse back, hopefully to where it came from. Cool? Okay, so what do we have so far? What we have so far is we're declaring an I variable for the we're initializing the microcontroller, setting the status LED to green, driving the Asuro forward for 900 milliseconds, and then we're breaking the Asuro. That's it, right? So in order to get it to reverse, it should just copy this entire code here. Then instead of FWD, we just change it to RWD. Okay, and then what I want to do is when it's reversing, we're going to actually turn on the back LEDs to show that it's reversing. Go back to the Asuro manual. Page 66 has information on the status LED, right? Which we've gone through already. Now let's go have a look at page 67. Got the front LEDs, the LEDs used for the line following part, and we've got back LED. Tells us that back LED takes two variables, exact same as the motor direction function and the motor speed functions. So we just back LED on off parameters here. So I want to set them both to on. Right. So now I'm gonna break and then turn on the LEDs, the back LEDs, start reversing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a small pause between the stoppage and reversing. Let's this 50. Now we get 3 milliseconds times 50. Then it should reverse. Okay, so I just noticed that obviously I'm turning the back LEDs on, I'm reversing, I'm asking the process to sleep for a bit, and then I'm ending the program. So what actually happens there is that the Asuro is just going to reverse forever, obviously, and he's not going to finish. So let's tell him to break, and then we are going to turn off back LEDs as well. So once he's done reversing, let's turn the status LED off as well. Okay. I'm just going to clean up these comments a bit as well. Comments are obviously incredibly useful, but at the same time, you don't want too much. Too many comments makes the program look rubbish. Like, it becomes a mess. Cool, let's see how that does. So again, you can see that we can start to build a real meaningful program with just this basic code that we've learned thus far. Especially, you can see how you can implement literally the code that we've got here, combine that with our pole switch code that we wrote a couple of videos ago, combine that with this code here, and you could see how we would literally start to have a fully functioning program. Again, like I said, give it a go, practice it yourself. Practice makes perfect, and the more that you play about with this and you try to do different things, the easier program the user is going to be for you. Cool. And then in the next video, what we'll do is we'll implement all of this program into a loop. Cool. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next one.